Well, everybody, welcome to this meetup, which maybe is number 14. I know Teddy has the count. Yes.
Yes.
So, well, today, I mean, there were a lot more people scheduled to come, but I think the outage this morning was a mess. So you guys, in a sense, are heroes because you still made it here. I know people stuck in traffic. Someone else's just the train didn't run. So actually, something we can already conclude is that the NS is not reactive at all. So that's the first takeaway from this meetup.
I think it's Leander is not reactive.
Yeah, oh, Leander is even worse.
It's infrastructure.
True. Well, I just learned this word today, Overmacht. Overmacht. Something you can't do much about. And so, well, today maybe was one of those cases. There's a lot of new faces anyway today. And so, just to do a couple of slides about the story of this meetup. This was the inception in October 2015. And someone remembers this office, because actually Shure there was our first host in Hackers and Founders, was it?
Yeah.
A co-working space, office space, actually not far from here. And yeah, so we were also like not too many, but we immediately established this meetup as one of the meetup in Amsterdam that eats most pizza. Yes, after us there will be no pizza left. This was a meetup at Uber. They were amazed by how much pizza they have to give us. So yes, this is what we are about actually. It's not about code, it's about pizza. No, but seriously, the growth of this meetup has been quite astonishing for me too. It's been going pretty steadily, and we're 800 and almost 850 people the other day when I last checked. So I'm really looking forward to reach 1,000. Let's see when that happens. But also there's something. Also, tonight is a special night for so many reasons. Well, you have this nice graph that goes up, but everything starts somewhere. So if you zoom in a little bit, there's that first user, you know, that you need that's gonna trigger everything. Actually, that first user doesn't remember it, but he is here tonight. Is that big bad guy there? The shield picture possible. It's a profile picture. Well, so it was that first user. You know, it's really key. And well, so thanks Pep for being with us again. And now, I think part of the reasons why we attract a lot of members is because our topics are very broad. So we obviously have a big preference for Scala, Akka, and relative ecosystems. But over this year and a half, we've been talking about, well, Java. We know it's not going to disappear anytime soon. We did some Android, reactive Android, iOS, JavaScript, and well, tonight it's going to be about ReactJS. We got Clojure. How many of you have recognized that symbol, actually? Okay, a good 10. That's not bad. Actually, here we have the organizer of Clojure Meetup of Amsterdam. So if you guys are interested, that's not a great meetup. How about this one? Who knows this? Okay. So also 10. Well, good stuff. Actually, we're preparing the next meetup about Kafka and a Kafka, like a log-based architecture and all that. So that should be pretty cool as well. What else? Common IO, the last meetup was about that, monitoring. Vertex is another framework for building reactive systems. So we build a little bit of everything, even ringtones for phones. And so this is also a way to say that if you guys work with something that is about the reactive world, please come up and we can organize something together. If you see your technology here, but mostly if you don't see it, come to me and let's organize something. Well, then at this point, the host, I have to mention this host. Tonight is a very special night for me because it's the very first time that I attend a meetup that I organize in the company that I work for. because I actually work here. And so tonight I am in that sweet spot in the middle.
And the city where you live.
So again?
And in the city where you live.
In the city where I live, yes.
Not over.
I should add another Stockholm maybe there, that's right. That's easy. So, well, at this point, I would like to invite Sabi here. Maybe you can tell us something about this wonderful office and this company, what we do here. So, please welcome Sabi.
Yes. Really great to have you here in our new office here in Amsterdam. We just recently moved from Zeist-Driebergen to Amsterdam, and I just really want to shortly recap at what office you are here. So we are here with Zoover and we are online. And what do? Really brief update. By the way, I'm heading up HR and the office, so that's why I briefly tell you what we are here for. Zoover, the essence of our product, it's a holiday survey product. Sorry, I'm not getting out my way. So what do we want to do? We want to get the best. We want to have the best solution for everyone who's trying to get the best out of their holidays. We all know that going on holiday is brilliant, but to find the best solution is sometimes quite a challenge. So we have some of the Zoover team here as well, and they're working on how to create the best solution for persons to get it. Sorry, it's not really going fluently here. And another great product we have here is Real Online. The problem...
How many of you use Real Online Internet app?
At least some use it.
Oh, the website, yeah.
So it's one of the main weather stations we have. We have our own meteorologist here, and we want to serve everyone. And we prefer, we want to go into the solution where you have a personalized weather forecast. So that's the thing we're going into. So just briefly, who are we? We're part of a holiday check group. That's a German company. We have around 85 employees, and we're moving it to around 100, 110 by the end of this year. We work with 11 nationalities inside our company. And yeah, as you can see, an awesome office. Yeah, we work with great stacks, but if you want to know more about that, then ask the guys who work here, because definitely that's not my part. We have room for personal development, innovation days, that's quite cool. We have in 2 weeks, we are working together with our mother company on an internal hackathon to come up with great solutions. So yeah, nice things to do, yeah, and some fun things to do as well. So if you want to know more about us, then yeah, search for a website or find out. But thank you for coming here and exploring our office. And
Yeah, thanks, Sabi. Well, technology-wise, we are using really cool things. But if you're curious about, of course, ReactJS, but also on the data processing side, we use a lot of cool stuff. And so, well, just come talk to me after, or if you're curious. Well, so just a couple more slides. I mean, it's interesting being in that soft spot for the first time. It's also the first time that I was able to actually work with the people who actually organize all this and that make all the work to make this night happen. It's not always a cool thing because I have to carry some chairs as well, which I usually don't have to do. But it was very interesting to see how it works and actually to give a name to the people that make this night happen. So especially their names are really interesting because we have Lisa. She helped us a lot. And then Lisa, and Lisa. So, little applause for them as well. If you're looking, of course, by this slide should be clear that we have a preference for people called Lisa. So if you want to apply for a job, you have higher chances, especially a little higher if it's an S and not a Z. But yeah, so that was cool for me. And one last thing before we go to the real talks. I got some discount, conference discount. Who doesn't like that, huh? This conference is coming to Amsterdam in May, the middle of May. So that's enough time to to buy the ticket if you want, and we got a 25% discount using that code when you check out. What is cool about it is that there is one reactive track. The content of that track, well, I didn't have space or time to include this here, but you know, if you look at Codemotion Amsterdam online, you can see all the speakers. And yeah, again, there is a... Oh yeah, go ahead. And there is a special reactive track. So I mean, for us, it's obviously a really cool thing. And I have to say a little disclaimer. I happen to be speaking at the conference, but that makes it all the more interesting, doesn't it? And well, so I think this is it for me. So about time to welcome our speakers and see their awesome presentations. So thanks guys for coming and enjoy the night.